Hi, I just talked to someone who said that he's still creating manual backups because he's worried that it would take too much time to learn how to handle a version control system. So this short video is about how easy it is to create a local repository using Mercurial. If you want to use Git, that's fine. The workflow is almost the same, but at least for beginners I recommend Mercurial since it uses a different workflow which makes it a lot harder to screw up. So step one is download TortoiseHg. TortoiseHg is the most famous front-end tool for using Mercurial. Once you've got that installed, you need two folders, one on your backup drive and one on your local drive for the actual project. Go to the empty backup folder, right-click, go to the new TortoiseHg context menu and select Create Repository here. You can leave all the settings to the default and just click Create. And once you do that, the workbench pops up. You can just close that. We don't need that right now. Now you're done with the backup folder. And in order to to set up the project folder, just right-click there, go to TortoiseHg and select Clone. As the source, just enter the location of the backup folder. That's E backup. And then select Clone. Again, the workbench pops up. Just close that again. Okay, now we're done with the setup. If I place a file in here, I can easily save it in this history and then push it to this history on the backup drive. So let me quickly show you how that works. I'll just add a text file, right-click and say hg commit. And now I can enter a message describing what kind of a change I made. So let's say I added a file, and then I have to select which files I actually want to store on the backup. This one selects just all the files, and then I click commit. I'm asked if I really want to add a new file. Yes, I do. And once that's done, I can click close. And now this file is saved inside this history, but it's not on the backup drive yet. So in order to move it to the backup drive, just right-click, select TortoiseHg synchronize, and there you've got this tiny button that looks like two cylinders connected with an arrow. And if you click on that, the tooltip says push outgoing changes to selected URL. So just click on it and now the changes are safe on the backup drive. That last step is a little awkward. We can make it easier. Just right-click into your project folder and select hg commit, just like you did when you saved the first files. And there at the top is a button called Options. Click it, select Push After Commit, and then you just have to enter the location where the changes are to be pushed. In our case, that's E backup. Click Save in Repo and OK. And now you can see here it says Selected Options, Push After E backup. And now to demonstrate, I'll just copy in another text file, right-click, select hg commit, write a message, edit another file, select the file I want to commit, and click commit. Again, I'm asked if I really want to add a new file. If I just update a file, I'm not going to be asked. It's just because you can also choose to ignore the new file. So yes, I want to add it. And once it's done, I can close the window. And now everything is safe on the backup drive. In order to check if you really backupped all your stuff, you can right-click into the backup folder and select HG Workbench. And there you have a complete list of all the check-ins you did. So the first one has a little plus and the log.txt file, and the second one has also a little plus with a log2.txt to show that these files were added in those commits. And also on the right side you see the contents of the file and the description you made when you checked in the files.